I'm feeling the clearest that I have felt in months. I think I've finally come to accept everything that has transpired over the last few months. I chatted to another work friend last night for 4 hours and really think I got clarity about everything now. I felt a lot freer being able to talk about it with someone that actually knows both of us, both me and the other person, of the last remnants, and can validate a lot of the things that I didn't think were going to be validated to me, that I would never find out. And that's helped. It's helped me know what was real, what wasn't real. And I really needed that. I really needed that. I think everything's going to be okay now. I really do. I feel like I can go back to my purpose, helping people and having compassion and love again in my heart. I feel like a lot of the beliefs that I put aside can be reintegrated, or they already are. There's no self-doubt there now. I'm not affected by past stuff now, but just like I've said, I've got my little list of potential triggers that I can just be wary of if I start feeling any different in myself, if I start feeling stressed, if I start feeling different emotions that I don't normally feel, then I can just look and see, okay, what is this trigger, and stay true to me instead of being this person that tries to change, face the fears with things that don't align to my soul. I feel really clear. I'm driving to work now. I don't feel any angst about driving to work. I don't feel any angst about seeing the people that I really wanted to get away from the past couple of months. I feel nothing about that. Quite fine. Confident. Yeah, a lot of doubts have vanished in the past 12 hours. I can now fit everything sort of makes sense to me now. What happened, and a lot had to do with everything I've already mentioned, but now I have clarity about the things that I was trying not to believe because it was too out there. So my like the bits that my mind was saying, that can't be, because I didn't want to believe it, because it's not part of my belief system, and not something that I'd want to bring into my belief system. So I was so in denial about some kind of evil existing. And now I can sort of notice how evil kind of works, how the dark side of things work, and be mindful that I don't have, anything that can make me susceptible So making sure that I don't have vulnerabilities and weaknesses in that way. And by weaknesses, things that I've only dealt with by the ignorance of saying that doesn't affect me as a way of dealing instead of actually dealing. So, yeah, I feel good. I feel clear. This is my early morning work day, the one that I have to get up really early. I haven't had that much sleep, but this time it wasn't because I was kept awake by my thoughts. It's just, I was quite clear after I left that guy I was talking to, and I got clearer and clearer as the night progressed. And I also listened to something that he recommended. I don't know if that made any. It was nice, so it was relaxing at least, and nice to listen to. I think I was already clear before, just by trying to get my mind around everything. So yeah, pretty much the same as the last 5 hours of videos. But now I've actually got a clear hold on, acceptance and stuff of everything. And now I feel like, I'm not afraid to take on my beliefs and stuff now. I do have love for myself again. I've got way less self-doubt. No self-doubt. The only self-doubt that I'm feeling coming up right now is that still I've got resistance in admitting on video that there is a darkness in the world, because I've spent my life believing that people who believe in evil are the ones that experience it, and so therefore I was, spent my life in denial about that kind of thing existing. Always going, I can't believe people do that. I can't believe people do that. But never considering the fact that there is really something else out there that can influence people in a dark place and can influence people in a good place if they're getting in the way of the person that's being manipulated in a way. So yeah, there is resistance in sharing that on video because it does seem so out there. But now that I've kind of accepted that is what transpired, I can actually, everything can make total sense. The past triggers, the whole situation, the whole change of personality, not knowing what was real, and the stress, and I don't know, just the whole thing makes sense to me now. I actually don't feel like boring anyone else with the whole story again, because it's sort of kind of clear in my head now. And where I kept on having self-doubts before, because I was like, well, it's got to be just related to past then. And then every time I try and put it just to past, it was like, this isn't making any sense. None of this is making any sense. It's got to be more than that. And now I can, it's just sort of like, clear. I really needed that chat last night, actually. And no, I felt like I was in a good place even before I started the chat, and I don't know how we ended up getting on that subject. Just eventuated, I guess. but I'm really glad we did. Really glad to get somebody else's opinion and view on the same circumstance, knowing, most of what transpired, except that I kept a lot of things private to protect the other person. Like not actually, explicit details or anything like that, because it's more about, what I can learn from it and what I can do about it, and there's no reason to betray the other person's confidence, trust in the things that he shared, even if they were the things that ended up triggering me. But so without actually sharing those particulars, but still trying to explain the entire thing, I was able to get clarity, and I feel really good. And I'm at work, and I'm probably not early, so bye.